I just had some random thoughts about these buildings called churches, and thought I'd make a video on it a little bit, but just thinking about how it's all manipulation and brainwashing, and it's all deception. And there's, I mean, a certain amount of it is like self-deception too, because anybody who knows any little bit of the Bible, they know that Jesus did not attend, a church building. He was not a part of a specific denomination. Jesus and the apostles, they didn't go to such and such organization. These organizations, they only go back hundreds of years, if that. They don't go back at the time of Christ. It's not in the Bible. So people are self-deceived, but there's also deception once they're involved there, or from preachers or whatever deceiving them and twisting the Word of God. And I understand some of the reasons why I think that people go there is for fellowship. They want to be around people. They want to be complimented. They want to have discussion or whatever. They don't want to discuss about the Word of God, obviously, but they I mean, some people that go there are truly saved, but they're either backslidden, or they're new in the faith or whatever. But I mean, there is no real fellowship there. It's all a facade, because once you leave the building or whatever, then more than likely most of the people aren't going to have contact with you anymore. And I do believe that the Bible definitely teaches separation and everything, but it's separating for the wrong reasons. We're supposed to, people who are truly saved are supposed to separate from people who call themselves believers who are in sin. But these buildings called churches, they'll allow people to be in sin and come in all the time, and they won't separate from them. But if you leave the building or whatever, that's the unpardonable sin. That's when people will separate from you. It's all a facade. It's all deception. It's all manipulation and brainwashing. And I said that it's self-deception in some ways because people know that it's not biblical, but yet they'll do it. And then there's deception too. Like I've heard a lot of Baptists say that the Baptist denomination is biblical because John was a Baptist. John the Baptist. But we all know that John was called the Baptist because he baptized people with water, and not because he was part of a Baptist denomination. That is deception. That is using the Word of God deceitfully. And it is manipulation. It's manipulation, deception, and that's harmful. People might think that's just something that's a little innocent, but it's not. I mean, it's that deception has been used to manipulate people for years and years and years, and to make these buildings, and to get money, and to just grow and grow and grow, and to teach lies and deceive people, to make false converts, and spread more lies. And it's wicked, and it's the work of the devil. And there's just nothing really genuine about these buildings called churches at all. And it all stems from paganism, and it all stems from Catholicism, which tried to merge paganism and Christianity. All the denominations are Protestant. They all come from the mother whore, whether they admit it or not. They're all harlots of the mother whore. And it's unbelievable. Yes, most of these churchgoers, they are self-deceived, as well as having been deceived. It's something that they kind of choose for themselves. But I just pray that more and more people will have their eyes open, and that they will just come out of this satanic system, that God will bring forth more laborers in the Word, that there will be a rise of true Christians who will follow the Word of God and have real fellowship, and have dialogue with one another, not just one man entertaining and everyone else being a spectator. No. Guess that's all that I gotta say. So, just some thoughts.
Except ye be converted, and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.